Okay, here we go. You're right live with Bobby Allen, and she's going to assure you that you are a victim. And I have elicited all of her victimness, or whatever her problem is, or whatever her story is. And she has a freedom of speech and the right to say anything she wants to. Now, however, this video is for educational purposes only. And should you gain a legal angle, oh, hang on, or anything that helps you, Betty, there she is, right there. She wants to speak to you. Right here, you're live right now. You're live right now around the world. We're live.
Is that a video?
Why don't you go ahead and speak to the people?
Hey, don't yell at me.
Here we go. Now, she wants to tell you all something that's important about how she's been a victim, and I have victimized her.
Only doing it if it's live. If you
I have victimized her since the time she figured herself on video on Messenger almost 2 years ago and said, I'm alone and something happened to you. She finger banged herself.
I told you that I have no power when I'm around my father and the father of my kids. I lose all my power. You told me there's one way to get it back. I put my trust in you.
And you had it back. You had it back to the point that I told you, ask that motherfucker for $20,000. You sat there in that car on that Friday when I took your phone away from you, and you said, I can't talk to my daddy because I'm so powerless. And then your father went away. Tell him the story. Your father goes away and says, put her in the line. She goes, oh, call daddy. I called daddy. Daddy gets on the phone, and she couldn't talk to daddy again. She couldn't talk to daddy again. You know why?
I want to point out that he is talking at this volume in front of my kids all the time. Oh. He's yelling. My kids start crying. They're scared. He's yelling.
Bullshit. The kids love me. I'm the first guy to ever give kids any discipline. These kids run her like a gyro. They cry and they cry and they cry. You know what? You get a chocolate. They wake up in the morning, they get a kind of a shiny treat. A shiny. They wake up with chocolate and caramel drooling out of their teeth.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank God it's baby teeth. At least the adult teeth will come in. Now, she went to the dentist the other day, and that's why I think she was a little upset when she came home and I was yelling at the street, because she probably had 2 or 3 cavities based on her teeth protection. So you're right live with Bobby Allen. I don't have the camera set up to blurt out the children because they're under 18. I'm not here to tell you the truth. I'd do anything in the world for this woman because you know why? She was raped at 3, 6, 9, and 13. At 16 years old, I'm going to put the video up tonight of her as the Israeli debate team captain versus South Africa. She was in her right sane of mind. And if you change the words from murderers to pedophiles, it all means the same. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the father, he sat there at Whole Foods, and these people have forgotten the video evidence I have of her father. Have you forgotten the video evidence of your father crumbling in front of us? Tell the people. Tell the people how your father melted and he crumbled. He couldn't tell the truth. He couldn't say anything. He could.
Okay, move aside.
Let's go to Whole Foods.
Okay.
Don't play it on me. Talk about your daddy.
Okay.
Your daddy.
Any person in the world can be accused of anything. Now, my father is a very sweet and humble person.
Third holiest man in the world, according to some.
I have a right to talk. You have somebody like this guy roll into town, accuse him of all of these things.
She asked me to come.
And then Bobby claims that his body language response to these claims is some kind of irrefutable proof that all this is true. This is supposed to change my life around because my dad went like this when Bobby spoke. I'm sorry, but I would rather wiretap.
She got in the car and said, is he guilty or not? Bobby, what do you think? That was the second interview. Tell them when the first time I came to your house, when you asked me to come to your house, and I told them, we sat at the table. These assholes were told, do not talk to her. Tell them the whole truth. Don't sugarcoat it.
I still have no proof. I have plenty of reason to look into this.
Oh, $8,000 a month in cash is plenty of reason. Yeah.
Every day of my life. You're the reason that I'm on their money. I was out of their money, but he made me leave the father of the kids.
Liar.
Because first he claimed that
Father
the father
kids
of the
is
kids.
broke.
First he claimed
He's a pedophile too. He fucked her mother. He fucked her mother before her mother knew her husband.
He doesn't.
That's a fact, Jack.
He doesn't.
Yes, I do know that. Fact, Jack. Peter Jacobson.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Are you kidding me?
I know that this person lies. He's lied to me.
And I know
He's
one
lied
thing.
about things where I was there and I saw a different version.
Whoa!
So he doesn't know that there was anything between my ex and my mother. They knew each other.
The man is 78 years old. He went to high school with her grandfather. Now, how in the hell get this up be set up? Are you kidding me?
He went
These
to high school
spiritual
with my grandfather. What are you talking about?
Peter.
Went to high school with my grandfather?
Yes.
No,
They were best friends.
You're mixing up.
Hey, I got all the. Let me go to the shed and get the video evidence. I've got it all on paper. Absolutely, I do. I'm no stupid fuck. Jeff Sessions, Donald Trump, you all know my badge is in my pocket. My badge was just where she could find it, and she couldn't find it. You know why? Because she's so goddamn stupid. She's a hoarder and a clutterer. She can't find anything. Check her coat pocket. I clean her car. It's full of napkins with snot, food, mold spurs grow through the carpet, and the kids still ride in the car.
Okay,
That's absurd.
Because I am juggling 2 kids all by myself because he convinced me that I should leave the father.
But Peter and her,
taking care of
the
us.
last thing they would ever do was clean. Look at his house. It's a disgusting mess.
Look at this.
Fact, Jack, Mama, Miss Zohar, Hannah, Huguenot, the queen of the Huguenots. The queen of the Huguenots. Now, poor Danny, he's a fucked up soul. And I vouch for him. He's a fucked up soul, though. He knows he stuck his dick in her. He knows he stuck his dick in her. And she teases him every time he drops the kids off. She's always wearing very provocative outfits. You know why? Because when I banged her, she said, "Can you act like you're my daddy? Or would you act like you're my uncle and just trap me in the shower?" That's her sexual fantasies. If you think those sexual fantasies are the real trips, you are really screwed up. Excuse me. Bobby Allen, a.k.a. F come someone. Major psychology. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Top salesman? Absolutely. Wyndham's guru? Yeah. Industry guru? Perfect. This thing here, who can't get laid to find some power and some solace, needs some help. Come on over here and defend yourself, freak. Come on over here and tell you how your uncle and some old man tickling a young pussy doesn't turn you on because you are live around the world, rock 'em and sock 'em with Bobby Allen. And the Zohar, Peter Jacobson, Ruth Gazlinski. You want to keep spinning this out back? Pritzker, Elohim, Hitler, Fallen State, Allen. How about girls? Hey girls, how about if you go ahead and eat one more grape, I'll give you a costume. How about when the grandparents give their children a costume? or mama or grandmama, the fucking snake that I called at Whole Foods. And I gave her a birthday shout out. I gave her a shout out. And I said, hey, remember me? Now, this dumbass here, she's a brown Phi Beta Pi Vita, whatever she was at Brown. I don't give a fuck what she was at Brown. She was at Brown shit. She didn't graduate from Brown. She didn't have a degree from Brown.
Why are you saying that?
Because you don't.
Yes, I do.
Let me see it.
All right, I'll show it to you.
Bring me the card. Bring me the card.
Is that my parents?
Give me the wallet card. You know what? I may be wrong. I'm sorry. I may be wrong. She may be a Brown graduate. She may be actually graduated from Brown. I'm not really sure of that, but if she could prove it, it'll be even better. I could prove where I graduated from. University of Arkansas, 1982, WSD. We all know who I am. That's right. Top soldier. We know why I graduated late. Yep. U.S. Read. Hey, mom said that. Gonna be hey. What I do? Stepdaddy, Bill Page, picks up my certificate. Where'd I go? Mexico. Why'd I go to Mexico? Find myself. What I find in Mexico? Place in Cancun, worked there for 3 days, knock on the door, they go, hey, get the fuck out. So I hitchhiked from Cancun all the way to Acapulco. Timeshare, never heard a word about it. Yo hablo español muy bien. And I made it all the way to Acapulco. Then I got a timeshare game. Anyway, long story short. You're right loud, Bobby Allen. And I ain't bullshitting. And I ain't shitting I ain't getting. And time's up. I'm at this compound on the 27th. And I guarantee you one thing. By November the 1st, her little fucking trick ass is going to be out of the compound too. You know what she's going to be doing? She's going to be living on the street, spreading her legs and getting paid, or coming clean and writing a book and getting the power over her parents because she had the power. She had the power and she gave it all back to them because she got really scared. She got really scared. You know, every time I stood up and yelled at those assholes, they gave her more money. And she'll tell you, that's a fact, Jack. They won't let her go anywhere. They wouldn't let her go to Israel. They wouldn't let her go to New York. They wouldn't let her go to Sacramento. She's goddamn lucky she came to Albany. You know why she came to Albany? Because Josephus, whatever his fucking queer ass name is, little male child molester, vouched for her and said she's going to be fine there because my son runs a bar across the street. And yes, he does. He is right there. But you know what? This little sad pussy cat won't go in there and say hello to Yohai's son. Hey, honey, let's go say hello to Yohai's son. Let's go say hello. Look at her right there. She's drinking, smoking a cigarette. Fine. You know what? She won't smoke with the neighbor. Tell me today, it's my cigarette smoke coming in the window. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My cigarette smoke. The dude next door is working on his house, smoking a cigarette, and she's bitching at me outside the shower. Now, you're riding loud with Bobby Allen, and I'm at the 15-minute mark. And you know what happens at 15 minutes? They say, hey! I can't let you go any longer than 15 minutes because we might have to pay you. Until you can verify who you are or who you say you are, we might have to pay you. So, hey, you got any cuss words for the fans? Let me hear a fuck you.
Fuck you.
There you go. That's a 2-year-old. You want to hear it again? Say it again, Becca.
Fuck.
Fuck you. Say it. Come up here and say it again.